And we start. Wait. Yes, right there. Hello. It's been a couple of days since I last played. Today is what? Wednesday? And last time I played was Saturday. Been a little bit, so I'm gonna catch up. I gotta catch up with what I was doing last time. It has been a while since I last checked on the base, so I don't even know if it's working. It's still powered. Okay, that's good. And also the volume, of course, is not working correctly. There you go. Okay, yeah. I really should add like the repairing hatches on everything here. Or what would I call them again? The downlink modules. I really should add them everywhere. You're doing good. Oh, don't freeze. And you're jump starting yourself. You're doing okay. Just repair everything because I don't really know if it's gonna break or not. But yeah, it's been a couple days since I last played, and I was thinking it like what to do next. We still have to work on the water line, but I think I'm gonna redo it or redo a good amount of it because I like level maintaining. I do like it. Let me see how it is right now. I should actually take a. Can I make a travel anchor? Come on, NEI. I know you're struggling. Thank you. Oh, it's so slow. I can make a travel anchor. Let's just do that. Yeah, I'm gonna need a travel anchor. I'm just gonna do that right now. So I need that. But yeah, I want to redo the or not redo the entire thing, right? But redo most of the water line to be level maintained. Because right now it has a lot of I'll show you after I built the travel anchor. But right now it has a lot of channels, right? Just to keep it I guess you could say passived. And I kind of want to move into level maintainers because I've enjoyed them. They're pretty good. They're a lot simpler to set up over time, I think. Excuse me. Hello to you too. I know, I'm sorry. It's been a little bit. It's because the rubber band ball is back. Yeah, look, he never really left. Got him. No, sorry. It took it's because there's this other game that I play. It's a game that I've been playing like since I was a kid. It's called Dead Frontier. You might have heard of it. But they came out with a Christmas event over. Oh, the storage is stuck for sure. I do play other games occasionally, but they came out with the Christmas event like on Monday, so I didn't stream on my usual times. Oh no, I'll beat GTNH. And I was kind of talking about that earlier, or just now, really. Like, what can I do to increase the speed? And I need to stick to level maintaining. I'll show what I mean. I just need a travel anchor right here to get there back and forth a lot faster. There's a lot of things I can do to speed up the run. There you go. I will be GTNH. It is my solemn vow. But yeah, I play other games sometimes. It's just not too often, though, sometimes. All right, travel anchor. Thank you. I'm going to put it on the second level. Right here. And I will call this water tower. And I'll give this a picture of a water bucket. Right there. All right, so that way I can go back and forth because I'm always having to teleport over here. But yeah, I would like to set this up with level maintaining instead. Yeah, level maintaining instead of doing all this passive stuff. I think that'll be pretty fun. And I can't say if it's more efficient or not, but it's a lot less channels for sure. There's a lot less connections, you know, and things like that. So this is still going to be there. That still needs to be there also. Activated carbon filter mesh. I'll still do that one. It's not really going to change. Well, this is probably the only one that can be automated. This one doesn't really need any input items, right? No, it does not. No, it just needs water itself. To me, you're just saying words right now. I mean, to me, I'm also just saying words. All right, so this one, I'm not going to touch this one. But the other one, yes. These 2 steps over here. Well, that's a lot to deal with. What are the first 2 steps? See, these are already working pretty well. So you're not working right now because you're off. I think the music's a little too loud. Hang on. That's fine. I'll keep it there. I will not. How many deaths do I have? 17. Ain't happening. And the amount of stress, you know, it would be to like be absolutely sure you don't die in like 10,000 hours or however long it takes to beat the pack. No. If I were to play GTNH again, it will be a challenge run. And I'm thinking solar panels only. That's my only source of power. And level maintaining everything. So I want to check on my water. So I do have ozonated water grade 2. So I think these 2 are going to be passive. The first 2. And the rest, no. No, because eventually I do want to get the gate god roll, and you do have to beat the pack legit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tear up everything here. I'm gonna reset this. I also was kind of sleepy when I set this up, and I don't even know what I did. So I think the best thing is just to reset it. So I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, let's do that. It's unfortunate. There's a lot of work done on this one, right? But it needs to happen. It's a lot of work done in this one. Jeez. I'm gonna break it from here. Yeah, right here. Then I'm gonna unplug that one. And then that is off. Well, actually, I could just turn that on, right? Yeah. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff here I can tear down. That's not going to move. So the first 2 steps to the water line, I'm going to keep them passive because they're relatively easy. But like this one and on needs a lot of control. And I think I'm going to do level maintaining for those. It did turn on here, so I'm going to hope it makes flocculated water. Such an interesting word. I thought about Skyblock. I don't know if I answered that, but I did think about Skyblock. But again, I don't think you can get the Stargate roll by playing Stargate or Skyblock, so I'm gonna refrain from doing that. Plus, I think it's a little tedious if you've seen Skyblock before or the Garden of Grind. There's a lot of things, you know, that we can do. And so that one has that. That one has that. I'm just gonna, okay, thank you. I need to take off my click lock. It's messing with me. So you know I've been playing Dead Frontier whenever I talk about the click lock setting on Windows. And my inventory is, of course, completely full. You know, I'm just gonna come back for everything. Yeah, I need to reset my inventory and start from scratch. But yeah, I do want to do level maintaining instead of automating. And my storage is full. Why? Nothing's even running. Every day I have to deal with storage. It's so funny. And it's because of all this crushed stuff just hogging everything up. Like, what the heck is Jasper? Get out. Like, what is Jasper even? Honestly, just want to trash it. Yeah, it's just silicon dioxide. We have that infinitely. I'm trashing this. So there is a trash here. I'm gonna trash it. Maybe one of them things we trash here. Yeah, but that void cell just trashes things. So I'm gonna give this here. And look, it's gone. Bye. And then it should give us a ton of storage space. And I think I'm gonna do that for a lot of things. Monosite, we need that. I don't even know what webnerite is. This is like cubenerite, webnerite, and manganese. It's tungsten. Like, who cares? We have tungsten. Jasper's a friend. They just want a hug. Yeah, probably. Why Jasper needs a hug? I need storage space. So sorry. Like burger, right? I don't know. That's gonna give us a lot of storage space, at least for now, right? And then I'll do that whenever I run out of space again. I just start trashing some of these ores that I don't really care about. Like malachite can be useful. I won't really delete that yet. But definitely my ore processing needs a lot of help. That is like very much known. Anyways, I'm turning that off. That should be a lot of space. So what was I doing? I had some stuff on the floor over there. Thank you. And I'm going to set this up with, let's get some Aegon level maintaining. So. Oh yeah, don't run anymore. Did this give me flocculated water? Yeah, I did. Okay. Stainless steel is like the big new thing in HV. Yes. And I know you said it earlier, sorry, but yeah, you're gonna need a ton of chrome. Alright, I'm just gonna patch this up over here. Nice. There was one episode where we decided to make like 5,000 stainless steel, and it took like a couple of weeks for us to actually like get through all of it. Good times. But all of that's stuck on a bunch of fluids. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be passive. This is not. I want this to be running on a dual interface level maintaining. So I need a dual interface. This one I need it's only fluids, right? So if I look up flocculated water, it's such an interesting name for fluid. You just need fluid, so dual interface is okay. And then actually one of these, a relay. and then a input bus. I have a thick one, and actually, let me check what I have over there already. Wrong place. Over here. So you already have that water. You already have enough of. Okay, I can do that then. So let's get a relay. I already have one there. Okay. And then a bunch of cable. It's pretty exciting. HV, I mean, well, the same can be said for a lot of tiers, but HV changes a lot of things too. But the game changes a ton at EV. Once you get digital storage, and everything is so much better. Yeah. Okay, so how's this going to work? I'm going to take this. I'm going to have to rebuild this. Like that. Then output face down, and then wrench everything facing down. Like that. So how this is going to work is I need a relay facing into this input hatch. Can I filter it? I probably could, but I'm going to rely on how this relay works. Yeah. And with the level maintaining, I like to start, I guess you could say backwards. Well, that's because I already have them. I can rotate them now. Oh, wow. We couldn't do that in the last update. Oh, that's so helpful. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll put that there. And I'm going to call this flocculated. How do you spell it? Flocculated. Can I just put that there? Yes. Right there. Okay. I think I should connect that there. Like that. Like that. And then that is some flocculated water. And you know what? I just deleted all that. Aluminum. What is it called? Polyaluminum chloride. Yeah. Anyways, let's get a chemical reactor next, because I'm gonna need one to process or turn into polyaluminum chloride now. So I need a large chemical reactor. Where are they? Where'd they go? Did I lose them somehow? I'm scared if I lost them. Hang on. It wasn't you, right? No, you should be like deleting everything I don't really care about. Actually, I don't want to take that out. Yeah, anyways, put that over here. So, chemical reactors. I don't know where you went, but that's okay. I just need one. I don't know where it went. It probably got renamed somewhere. I know they had. Ah, that's fine. Anyways, reservoir. All right, the reservoirs are in here. Yeah, I won't complain. So, in order to set this up, I need to put the 1K fluid storage cell on this guy before I forget. So you need the there we go, enough to output everything. So I need a dual interface because items are involved. I need a relay. I need a output bus and an output hatch. I need a quadruple input. Let's use that one. And an input bus. Coke Zero. What's up, Allie? Energy hatch. I'm just going to stick with LUV. I need the PTFE pipe casing and the coil. And then the rest of it is chemically inert casings. All right. So why I like the I like level maintaining because it means I can just cram as many machines or as many recipes into one machine as I possibly could. It's a lot more space efficient for sure. I'm still gonna put it in the same space, so right over here. Right over here. I'll just put it right here. Yeah, right here is fine. Yeah, right here. So you need, I always have to like my inputs on the left. So fluid input is on the towards the back, and item input is usually the first one. And then you need a maintenance hatch, which means downlink module. I don't know where the chemical reactors went. Because I have all the other stuff, but not the controllers. All right, and then it's gonna be casing. The controller itself, which I don't have with me. I don't know where that went. That's not how you spell it. I can't spell right now. Large chemical reactor. Let's craft 3 more just in case. Never mind, I don't want to build that. Just need 1 for now, hopefully. So need the controller. And then downlink module. You need these 2. Like that. Then like that. And then you need the output bus and output hatch. I'd like you to face down. And then the reservoir hatch can go. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll put you right here. And then the rest of it will be casings. Then let's get my energy hatch going. Yeah, like that. Okay. Then it should be fixed already. Then I can turn that on, but there's no power. Okay, so how I set this up would be you need the I'm so glad this has this, or I can just plug it in and then control with the wrench. That is so helpful. It shouldn't be there though. It should be over here. It's always on the water input. And then you need the dual interface, and then I'll call this quartz nice. Call this chemical reactor waterline. There you go. So I know what it says on the interface menu. It'll be right here. So that has how many channels? 1, 2, 3. Like that. Should have enough channels. If not, I can always extend that one over here. All right. Okay, so then let's start setting up recipes here. So first recipe for is poly aluminum chloride. This guy. It'll be like this. I don't care about the water output, but it will produce. You need hydrochloric and aluminum hydroxide. Make 1,000. And I can put that right there. This doesn't need any circuit. Hopefully there's no conflicts. And speaking of conflicts, I will control the this to be blocking mode. Yeah. Like that. So now if I craft polyaluminum chloride, I can craft it, but I need aluminum hydroxide, which is circuit 1. So meaning I need a circuit 1 in there. And I can do that by just, there we go. And then the next one is to make aluminum hydroxide. I need sodium aluminate, which is a chemical reactor, circuit 24. This one will be aluminum. Oh, oops. Like that. Then no water because there's already water in there. But I do need a circuit 24. So I'm going to go ahead and craft it. Thank you. And then add you there. Then I'll throw a circuit here. So it should be okay. Should be no conflicts. I look up circuit 1 here and check for hydroxide. Yes, okay, so it can combine with sodium hydroxide there. But we're not putting sulfuric acid, so we're okay. And that's okay. No salt, no chlorobenzene. That's what I'm trying to make. That's okay, Ali. All right, I don't think there's any conflicts, but we'll see. All right, so next up is the actual flocculated water. I will be crafting this, so if I'm going to change this to 1,000,000. Just 1,000,000. Mm-hmm. Now I probably still need a control in here. Yeah, I think I still need a control because there is nothing stopping. There's nothing stopping this from producing like more than one batch. Like if it puts another batch in there, then it's going to delete. I think. I still want to do this though. So I'm gonna try it and put it there at the flocculated water. I'm gonna make one batch. Let's just see how it works. Oops. Hang on, I do have to be right back. My nose is a little itchy. I think it's a little dry. I gotta put something on it. I'll be right back. Okay, that feels so much better. This doesn't happen too often, but very rarely my nose will get dry and it's just itchy. Frustrates me sometimes. Anyways, let's craft a little bit here. See how long it takes to craft the amount of that much that we need. Alright, so you do have enough, but I need to actually power the thing. I forgot about that. So let's get my transformer. You and a coil. And I apologize, Ali. We can't go. I can't not update the package. Like otherwise, all this would just break and disappear and whatnot. Input ZPM. Right there. This is song. this this album has a lot of like bangers just like that. I know the VOD watchers can't hear it, but just know that there's a party going on here. So I still need some control here to not allow anything from inserting into here while the craft is running. And I think I can do that with some more control. Mm-hmm. But for now, I just want to craft it once. So that is a little slow. The one thing I can do is just input it all at once. Sodium illuminate. Not enough fluid output space, really? 128,000. Oh yeah, you definitely don't have enough output space. Okay. Let me upgrade that to give it like a fluid cell. So I need a 1K fluid cell. Right there. I'm gonna drop this one. And now if everybody can't bring myself to download and set everything up for like 20 minutes to play, so I'll do it when I'm not getting off really. Okay. No, I need the fluid storage housing. That one. All right, what's crap? What's stuck? Something got stuck. Polyaluminum chloride. Why'd you get stuck? Oh, something is asking for water. That's why. Yeah, I gotta cancel the craft then. All right. Okay. So there's a recipe in here that is asking for water, and it should not because we have a reservoir hatch. So which one is it? With this one. Sodium illuminate. Yeah, you don't need the water. You don't need the water. Chemical reactor water line right here. There you go. Okay, so if I craft flocculated water now. Here. How fast, how slow are you? Not too slow. I love how like instant it becomes. I love it. I just love it. You're gonna be hearing me laugh for the rest of the playthrough whenever I see like anything happen in 1 tick speed. It's so funny to me. Like it's so fast, it doesn't look like it. Batch mode. I don't think that actually does anything. Okay, there's probably like upgrades I can do to make it work faster, but yeah, for sure. There's probably something I can do to increase its speed. But for example, aluminum hydroxide, I can probably increase this craft to craft like a ton of it at once. However much that input bus can craft. Yeah, that way it just crafts everything at once. So let's change that recipe. So waterline, this one. Yeah, this recipe here. So how much can this thing store? That is a HV bus, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going all in. 1, 2. There's 15 slots, right? So 15 times 64. I can do that over there at the terminal. And it's pretty smart. This one would be matching, right? So 15 times 64. 15 times 64. This way it'll just auto dump all of it at once. And I should probably do the same thing for sodium aluminate dust. Right? So how much can I store in there? I can probably double it as long as it's less than 960. Maybe like that. Right? 128 is 2 stacks, and then 384 is how many stacks? Divided by 64 is 6 stacks. So that is 2 stacks plus 2 plus 6 is 8. I think that's okay. There we go. And I'll put that in here. Now the only issue with this one is that I can't quite do that. We're actually limited by how much fluid the this input hatch can store, which I will upgrade it. So this thing can store 128,000. And if I look at that recipe, 128,000. So 128,000 divided by 3,000 is, I'm just going to round up to 40. So 40 crafts at once. So 40 times 3,000 would be 120. Like that. And then 40 times 8 is 320. And then 40 times 1,000 is 40,000. Like that. All right, so now it crafts bigger batches so it doesn't have to. We want to craft as big batches as possible because otherwise it keeps cycling through recipes and that adds to the crafting time. Okay. Batch mode it. Yeah, look at that. It crafts everything in one big batch. Not enough item output space, excuse me. Are you stuck in storage? Okay, no, but I probably have to increase that too. All right, good to know. I think I have a 1K storage cell already, yeah. This is part of the new update too, where they added storage capacity to these buses. Like that. Not too bad. Yeah, it's crafting a lot at once now. That's what I'd like to see. Mm-hmm. And you are blocking mode, you should also be on blocking mode, like that. Now, does this have a an interface? Can I plug in a redstone card to this thing? No, but I can do a locking card. Whatever that means. Hang on. Is that something I can do here? Or is that something important? I don't even know what that means. Let me see. There's something in the Applied Energistics tab. I know there's a quest here that talks about a lot of the cards. There you go. Crafting card allows you to automatically. Ooh, I keep right clicking. It's a habit I have to get rid of. Converter card. It doesn't really tell me. That's fine. But what I have to do is set this up so that it does not accept items. Excuse me. So it does not accept items while this guy's crafting. Because otherwise it's going to keep voiding whatever's in here. This does take a while. Is that really the fastest I can do? I think it might even be faster just to plug in and... Yeah, I'm going to plug in another energy hatch. Hang on. I need to speed that up. You're slow as heck. Get some superconductor wire going. Alright, I'm going to turn you off for a little bit. There we go. And then I'll just plug in another energy hatch. UV. UV. There we go. Now. There we go. Much faster, I think. Still pretty slow, right? But yeah, it's okay. Oh, it's actually not too bad. Okay, so now that's done. And I check here. And then now that is... Okay, so now I have to change the recipe. That's what I was going to do, but I forgot to do that. So I have to take the flocculated water recipe and I have to swap this, because how these work is that it prioritizes whatever you have it set to. So it's going to try and put the water into the bigger one. Well, I don't have to change it. I just have to flip the inputs. That'll be a little faster than trying to figure out how to work. I just have to change these two input hatches. It's prioritizing the bigger hatch first. And it's a big no because it cannot fit. Yeah, see, I tried it, but no, it cannot fit that much in here. I'm going to break you. I broke too much. I did. And, flocculated water. Such an interesting name. And then I will break you. So you should be here accepting the water first. And then that would accept the polyaluminum chloride. Like that. Just like that. Okay, so if I turn you on. Waiting for cycle to start. Okay, so if I put all of this back in there. Am I out of fluid storage space? What's going on? the flocculation waste liquid? Or is it just the sheer amount of random fluids I have in here? I think it's just the sheer amount of random fluids in here. That's definitely what it is. All right, I'm gonna build another tray. What about here? P507 is also a ton. Yeah, that's okay though. That's part of the neck line that I just haven't moved. Yeah, it's just the sheer amount of fluids. And let me get another drive going. Thank you. And then I need 64Ks fluid storage components. You can store 10 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of them. Right, and then housing. I need the multi-fluid storage housing. Get 10 of those going. And that'll be for fluid storage over here. This is just going to store a bunch of random fluids. Minus 1,000. Minus 1,000. Put that one right there. Something's up with the textures for the drives. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the resource pack and then the fact that I updated the pack, causing all kinds of visual bugs. Mm-hmm. What about you? You're still cooking, right? Yep. Okay. Got the housings, then I just need to wait for this to finish crafting. It shouldn't take too long. Okay, so I also got to think about how am I going to like disable this while this is running. And I feel like it'll be done with like a with another wire right here, I'm thinking. I don't really know what this locking card does. There is a locking card. Oops. Wait. Oops. Like that. Okay. This locking card here. I don't know what this does. I'm gonna look it up on the Discord. The atrocious Discord search. Locking card. What does this mean? I'm gonna make it and put it in the interface. If it sounds like what I think it does, so that it locks the interface and it doesn't craft. It doesn't craft that. Are you stuck? I'm willing to bet that your recipe changed again, right? Yeah, your recipe changed. Hang on. All of the a lot of the fluid component crafting stuff changed, or the fluid storage stuff. The recipes changed. Thank you. And then no fluid storage, of course not. That's what I'm trying to solve in the first place. And no item storage either. What? Is that just lag? No item storage. Okay, that's fine. Fastness, I have to set up a line for that. I've been holding off on that. It's just a bunch of other stuff here. Like Olenite. What even is that? What can I get out of this at some point? Boron is nice, but we have infinite boron. Olenite here. I don't really care about this. So goodbye. I know there's a lot of other things I can like keep, but bees are so strong that we're not really having to do that. Mm-hmm. Goodbye, crushed Olanite. And then why can't we store anything? What's really the problem in our storage? Is there just that much stuff? I think there's just something that's like a ton. It can't be just that. Like tungstate, I don't really care about tungstate, honestly. That one does have 29,000. Maybe there's an unchecked farm somewhere that's just producing nonstop resources and clogging everything. That can happen. Pretty sure that has happened. Tungstate is a big one, though. Yeah, there's 23,000 stuff in there. All right, there you go. Bye. That was a big one. And I'll come back and deal with the rest if I see any causing issues. Vanadium, we do need vanadium, so I won't throw that away. Okay. Hey, Antropod. So the recipe for this thing changed. The 64K. A lot of the crafting components or the storage stuff changed. I think all this did instead is add the fluid processors. Which maybe that's what was intended the whole time. They never did add that. Also, it should be ×2. But yeah, what's up, Antropod? So 64K. I need 10 of you because my fluid storage is struggling. Egg. It's just so loud. I don't remember them being this loud. Sorry. I don't remember them being that loud. No, chemical reactors were not making any noise. Or it's just this, right? Yeah. That's loud. Sorry. Welcome back, Entropod. Deprecated. I know. I'm trying to get rid of it, but honestly, that one is helpful because I really don't want to deal with making a circuit assembler just for single block circuits. Anyways, so what I'm working on is water line. I set up the first two already. You know, this one has ozone. This is, yes, that's tier 2 water. I think moving forward, I'm going to be using level maintaining because it's a lot less control. Because like I had it set up before to craft this stuff, but it was just a lot of control, a lot of redstone, a lot of spaghetti, and I got a little flooded. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use level maintaining. Tried and true. But I can't do that because I don't have any storage space for my fluids. That's what I'm doing with the drive and multi-fluid storage housing. Give me 10 of you. I'll just add one for now. Slowly but surely, I'm getting rid of the deprecated machinery too. Because right now I have that one. I have one of you and 2 of the processing or factories. I'm trying to get rid of these slowly. Over time, slowly but surely, right? Okay, so I can finally put all the fluids back. So if I request flocculated water, I kind of like saying that. Flocculated water. Right? Now let's check if it input correctly. Yeah, so you have ozonated water and you have the 1 million polyaluminum chloride. And now I have to wait for the cycle to restart, which is in a couple of seconds. Oh, don't stand in the water. I don't want to get purified. And there you go. Turns on. Yes. But now I still have to do some control here because there's nothing stopping. Like, for example, if I make more than 900 flocculated water, right? There's nothing stopping my system from putting more, like, to craft another batch, right? Because there's nothing in there. It will work. But it won't. It's not gonna. So how this works is that anytime while it's running, it will consume any amount of polyaluminum chloride. It's like whatever it's called. This stuff, yeah. It will consume it. So if I start another craft while this is running, it'll just delete everything and break my machines. And you don't want that happening. So I still have to have a control somewhat. I'm gonna snooze the ad. So that it does not put in anything in there. Flop poopated water, yeah. Anthropod, were you the one that showed me the beauty of using relays? Like inventory relays? I think it was you, right? I know it was someone with a yellow name. It was someone with a yellow name. No, but anyways, the inventory relays. I learned something with this update. You can wrench them now. Look at that. That's so helpful. I love that. Yeah, that's with this update. So now you have an excuse to update it. Okay. So I wanted to craft. Oh, you have? Nice. But yeah, I learned that just now, actually. I accidentally hovered over it with a wrench and it like, what? Everything broke. Yeah, no, you need water starting in LUV tier. Okay, let me check if the craft actually finished. It did. Can't craft motors. I can't craft the ZPM energy hatches anymore. Locking card. I don't really know how this works. I actually should craft like that. Thank you. It's with interfaces, but like I'm gonna put an interface down, and then ideally this one. I don't really know what this does, and then Discord is just notorious for not being helpful. Oh, okay, that's what I want. So the idea here is to have a crafting, not crafting. It's some cover. There's a cover that keeps track of machine state. Is it the activity detector? Because the idea here is I want this to tell me while it's running, do not put anything else in there. Soldering alloy, I just do this one. Circuit 1. Oops. Ass machine 1. Hello. Why not? Is it broken or what? Doesn't let me put it there. Okay, I don't know. It's complaining at me. All right. Activity detector. And thank you. And then red alloy. I still need some control, apparently, but it shouldn't be too much. So I do not want this right here. Lock it. Lock crafting with the redstone signal. Until craft. Well, this is also. I can also just do this. But this would work, right? I'm assuming it works like that. So that way, it's gonna wait for this one craft to finish, and then it'll put another batch in there, and that will be okay. Yeah, okay. It looks like I don't have to do too much. Okay, I like that. I like that. I'm assuming it works like that. Okay, but that's our flocculated water. Now, before I continue, it has to return through the same interface. Is that how it works? I guess better safe than sorry, right? Let's just lock it with the redstone signal. Well, we can also, you know what? Let's test it out somewhere. Get a locking card. Oh, it's on the interface over there. Right here. So I need something that I can craft a ton of at once. I'm gonna put it somewhere over here. You've done all of it with locking cards. Okay, I didn't even know that this existed. So I'm gonna make a bunch of, I guess, plates. Let's make a bunch of plates. That's the wrong machine. Do have a break coming up though, and I do have to step up for a little bit because I'm out of water, especially I'm out of something to drink. But what I'm gonna do is just craft like a ton of I don't know, stainless steel plates, like 1,000 of them, and then see how it reacts with this, and then turn off blocking mode. And then we'll see if it works if it only adds one at a time. Anyways, I'll be right back. I gotta take a break. I'll be right back. Drink your water. Yeah, I'm out of water. Sit up straight. Posture check. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I came back to a good song too. I'm liking this whole playlist. The new one. I got my water too. You didn't know on the last 2 sessions, I think. added some songs for the playlist that I usually use. I'm still reading the Discord, so let me see if locking card. Locking card. I don't know. I really don't know how it works, and I don't know how to test it here either. Lock crafting until a crafting result is returned. I feel like this would work. For example, if I crafted a ton of stainless steel, right? Like 1,000 of it. And then like, I don't know, gold plates. It's not gonna put it there until it finishes. Is that how it works? I mean, it's not a really good example because it just does everything at once. It's too fast. Okay, yeah, it does work like that. So it doesn't have to go back into the interface. So you see how the gold is ready to go. But because I asked this one first, it's not putting anything in there. Okay, see, it does work like that, how I think it works. So it won't craft another batch. Yeah, you see that? It's not really doing anything. If I take that out, it puts the gold in there. That's good to know. Okay. So I'm gonna assume it works like that, and then we'll see over time. I'll put it there and then do until crafting result is returned. So I'm gonna craft another batch of flocculated water. Actually, what I should do before that is set up the distillation tower here to consume the flocculation waste liquid. I had it set up and then I tore it down because it's just too much. Let's get a energy hatch. Energy hatch. That one. I need a downlink module. I need a input hatch. And I'll give you, I don't need that one. You can have a IV one, sure. And you need a output bus. I'm going to use just a normal output bus because I need an interface. Well, yeah, okay. I'm just going to use a simple output bus here. And 2 output hatches. I use, how much fluid are you going to give me? Plenty. Not enough space. Yeah, you're fine. Like that. And then a bunch of stainless steel. And then fluid pipes. Those work. Okay, so this one is just going to be like right next to it. I'll put it right here. So distillation tower. We need a input hatch. And then all the output stuff is facing right here. Put it over here in the corner. Like that. And then an interface. Right there. And then add the pipes here feeding into that. A wrench right here. Okay, and then the downlink module can go right here. And then the rest is casings and the energy hatch. Okay. Oops. Oops. And then I can put the energy hatch right here. Like that. And then go ahead and plug that in. Your LUV, right? Yes. Okay. And then I can connect that with a export bus. A bunch of cable. And I think acceleration cards would be helpful here because I don't know how fast this thing is going to be. Let me get my wrench out. Right here. How much channels is this taking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should have channel space right here. Right here. And export bus. Give this flocculation waste. I'm just going to give it... I don't think you need that much, though. Yeah, that should be okay. Oh, don't scare me like that, the loud noise. And then just turn that on. Not enough fluid output space. Why not? Oh, because you're not connected, though. Right here. Output bus, and then boop, boop, like that. There you go. I'm not really concerned with it getting stuck all the time, but I may have to add in a quadruple pipe. I think I'll do that. Hey, Pelian. Quadruple. What is this song? Electro Euphoria. I don't know how I feel about it. None of them really have a lot of no Ecuador. He just won $1,600 at the casino prehab. Yo, that's pretty impressive. I don't. I tend to not go to a casino, but I do have done my fair share of scratch tickets, and it's always I can understand it. But that's good. Just don't go. Just don't go back. Once you win, leave. There's no such thing as a roll. You know. You should go once a year during Christmas. Oh, okay. That's pretty nice though. You're slow. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna make a quadruple Naquadol pipe. Because the Naquadol one can carry a lot of fluid. Naquadol fluid pipe. Yeah, I just need 12 Naquadol. Naquadol, yeah. Not alloy, I need the actual ingot. 12 of you. I don't think that takes too long to craft. I'm running low of Naquadol. Hey, I gotta turn back on. I have to turn the NAC line back on. But that's eventually. All right. Thanks. And then I gotta go into the extruder. The one with I don't know where I'm making my fluid pipes. Right here. I need more. I need another one, right? Yeah, of course you do. But that is flocculation waste liquid processing. And that gives us a bunch of byproducts, including oxygen, hydrochloric, and aluminum. We get that back up. But I think all the hydrochloric comes back too, which is pretty nice. It doesn't need to be this fast, but it doesn't hurt, right? Come on. Come on. Yes, thank you. I'll go back to the water tower. Then break you and you. And connect you and you. Then that. There we go. There you go. No, now it's no longer getting stuck. Okay, so now we have our that's all it takes to get to the next tier of water, right? So because how I had it before, like when I started the stream today, I had like 3 layers of chemical reactors doing the polyaluminum chloride craft, and now I could just level maintain everything into one. So that's my flocculated water. If I request some more, let's see if it gets stuck anywhere. And it did set up the recipes here to like craft a ton at once, like a ton of things at once. Like look at this. Crafts 40,000 polyaluminum chloride at once. And also eats a bunch of power. But that is flocculated water. Now, what I should do is study the thing. And you get a cell. And then go on to the next tier. This is tier 3, so now I can actually continue into the pack. Because to make the NPIC wafers, that's what I was stuck on. At minimum, you need flocculated water, so I can do this now. But I might as well get into the next tier. Grade 4, because I can also do this. So, I can't craft this yet, though. Okay, so I think I'll hold off on that. On the water line. And just let it go for now. And then we'll level maintain it. Okay, so I don't even know if it crafted or it just threw everything back. Okay, it tried crafting it, but then I put the water cell in there, so it thought I finished crafting. Which is okay. It has enough to craft another batch, so I'm just going to leave it running for now. Okay. So I cannot quite go into the next tier, the pH neutral, whatever. This thing. Because I need a ZPM circuit, so I'm going to get to work on that. What's another... I think what I can do next is start moving machines over back here. You know, turning them into those, so I guess I'll do that. So in order to craft those NPIC wafers, what do I need to do? Laser engraver. So let's make another laser engraver. That one. Because the one I'm using right now is strictly for the water line. The first one I made. All right, so I need the and while I still can, I'm just going to replace everything with downlink modules. That's my new maintenance hatch for now. I can probably put you there, right? But that's fine. Power you with 2 LUV energy hatches, I think. Oops. No. So laser source hatch can perform recipes up to laser source tier +1. So I would like a laser source hatch, right? Is that the one that's on this laser engraver over here? Low power laser source, 32 amps. This one, yeah. Not that one. That one is a mistake. But I want that one. Go ahead and craft that. Okay, this should be ready. So I can craft the, oops. And you got consumed. Uh-oh. It shouldn't be too bad. You got consumed to make more circuits or other things. Did I craft a batch of circuits? Mm-hmm. Why are you crafting crystal processor? Oh, for that. This is just circuit crafting. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad then. Are you stuck on anything? No. Okay, so while that's crafting, what else do I need to finish this thing? I would like a bunch of that. I need one of you. And a tiered borosilicate glass. The borosilicate glass is not too bad. I could just use the same tier as the energy or source hatch I'm using. So it would be that one. Laser resistant plates. Craft one of you. Oh, it shouldn't be too bad. And then tungsten steel frame. Tungsten steel frame box. 9 of these guys. Sit up straight. I'm starting to slouch. We've got the laser resistant plate. Yes, thank you. And then the laser containment casing, not quite done. This one is waiting on a bunch of ingots to finish crafting. You're crafting, right? Yes, you are. A little slow, but I know you're trying your best. Okay, circuits are almost done. That should be almost done. You're waiting on more tungsten or what? Tungsten to do? Mm-hmm. Okay, I guess while that's waiting, craft this one next. I need 56, so craft 55, I guess. I'm gonna have leftover for sure. Okay, so how this is gonna work is I need a input hatch. Yeah, an input hatch. I guess we use a single one for now. Use HV, I guess, and then a input bus for the items. No, you don't really need an item. Well, hang on. No. So the input hatch will be separate, and I think it's always going to have one kind of fluid. Let me see what else I can craft here. I don't really know a good way to check this. I'll just give it an input quadruple, just in case more fluids get added down the road, right? Yeah. Nah, I don't want to make one. There you go. There's your input. And then depending on how many lenses I need. Toggle realism mode if you hate angled lasers. I don't even know what that means. Parallel is equal to the cube root of laser source amperage input. Sure. Laser source hash determines rest maximum rest tier and parallels. Okay, sure. All right, so I think I can craft the actual controller now. Yes. And this is still working on. It just finished. Okay. I need the source. Source, right? Yes. Thanks. Got the source. And then all of the nitinol's being crafted in the blast furnace or blast smelter. Tungsten steel frame box. Thank you. And the rest of it is casings, which is being crafted right now. Okay. So, laser engraver. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna move everything, right? So I don't have to worry about it. This song is a good song. What is this? No More. It's called No More. It's a cool song. Okay. And then I need my transformer. Not transfer. Transformer. You. Ludicrous transformer. And get some LUV cable. Mm-hmm. And then it would be the MPIC wafer. I would love to use like the next tier of water, but I can't. Extreme temperature treated water. Complete heating cycles by first heating the water to 10,000 Kelvin and then cooling it back down to 0. Initial temperature is reset to 0 and recipes start. Each completed heating cycle boosts success chance by 33%. I don't even know what that means. If the temperature ever reaches that much, the recipe will fail in output. You don't want to boil it too much. Consumes up to 10 liters per second helium plasma and up to 100 liters per second supercoolant. Okay, that's very interesting. I'll figure that out when we get there, though. Quite a ways away from that. Night tunnel's taking a little while. Why are you so slow? When do we get access to the mega alloy blast smelter? Doesn't look too bad. I know it's like 4 stacks of these, but like UHV is not that far away. I'm not gonna build it, right? But it's pretty interesting to know that we can actually craft this pretty soon. So UV energy hatches, I'm kind of curious. For example, this one just needs pico power, which needs Cenarium. I do have to get a better way of making Cenarium. I was gonna do the bees for that, but I just haven't bothered. We do need at least the water here. But I do want to get to the next tier of water because it saves double the time once you do that. So it looks like the laser engraver will always have the best fluid that I can make at the time, the best water. All right, I guess while that's going, I can get rid of everything that uses laser engraver. That's a lot. I don't think I want to. So we already got rid of the autoclave. That's already been taken out. Yeah, that's what this one's doing. Distilled water, what the heck? But the next step is to replace the fluid solidifier is probably next, and that means I can decommission the processing factory. The fluid solidifier is going to help me out so much, though. But I do want to do that. What does the multi-block look like? Not that one. Fluid shaper. Yes. Inconel, and not too bad actually. You look kind of funny, but doesn't look too bad. Radiator, Brycium, solidifier casing is a whole bunch of stuff here. Doesn't look too bad. You're still cooking? You are using a ZPM energy hatch and you're that slow. Okay. I'm patient. I don't think I need that many casings though, so I'm just going to get started with the actual craft. Thanks. Because a lot of it is going to be input hatches or input buses. So how this is gonna go beats me, but it will be started with 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Right here is the controller, and then I can do that like that. Right. I always want the controller to be flush. So all of the bottom ones are going to be the all the inputs. That's what I'm thinking. And I guess I'll have this one be the fluid. And then the output would be right here. I guess I don't have an output bus yet. Mm-hmm. Put the output bus right here. And then the rest of it will be fluid. I need that. And a laser source hatch. I need my wrench. Point downwards. That. And then what else do I need? Then a bunch of casings here. I'm going to go ahead and break the floor just so I can see everything. Like that. Yeah. All right. So the rest of it will be casings all over the place. So this one can just be solid casing. And then these two would be the energy hatches. Or I can just do one right here. No. That. And then the 2 energy hatches. Mm-hmm. Transformer. Like that. And then downlink module, I can put that somewhere up top also. Put you up here. And then the rest of it would be casings. Yes. Gotta make sure I'm building it correctly. I don't need that or that. Right? No, you don't. It looks a little tricky. I still don't know how to really like use the what do you call it? I don't even need that one. I do need that one though. Like that. Okay, and then tungsten steel frame box would be 1, 2, like this. Mm-hmm. And then I guess I'll start moving all of the input buses. I do need my wrench. Oops. So I'm going to push one at a time. I'm going to pause you. So I'm looking for laser engravers. That one. And thanks. And then this one would be all of those. So I'm just going to organize them like right here. So we can be right here. And then put that one there. And then laser engraver yellow. And then we keep going until I get all the laser engraver recipes over here. It looks like everything else is on the bottom. Yeah, I know I had a ton of, yeah, almost all of that is laser engraver. Oh, here we go. All right, that one is emerald. Or green, I think it's green. Oh, I need to get the input bus too. I also have to fix that. You know what? Out of sight, out of mind. And put that there. You and you. And then we just rinse and repeat. So this one would be Ender Pearl. pearl, and then put that one there. Then I'll put you in there. And then we keep going until I get everything out of there. Laser engraver, diamond, like that. There. Then have that one. This is going to speed up a lot of our crafting, I think. Okay, you're pretty hopeful that it will. Okay. There's still some more to be done. Now, I can't quite disable this yet fully, because we still need the fluid solidifier, but maybe I'll just do that now, honestly. Laser engraver blue. Put the aqua lens in there, and then that one, and that one. Ender eye. I broke something I wasn't supposed to. I broke just the normal casing. I'll put that there then. Okay. Input patch or bus. Face down. Ender eye. Put the patterns in there. Put the patterns in the bag. I've been hearing that phrase lately. It just sounds funny to me. Input bus. Go right here. Laser engraver. Oops. Good thing it's not connected. It would have went back to storage. Red. Now it's at all the laser engraver things that I have plugged in. I think so. I can probably double check in here if I look up laser ESLs, everything. So let's get my multi-use casings and just get the that guy going. The processing array, because it's not fully, or processing factor, yeah. It's not fully decommissioned yet. I still have to get the fluid solidifier, and maybe I'll just do that right now, right? Probably speed it up. I'm gonna close it. Be like that. Should be good to go now. Nope, there's clearly a block missing right there. Oh, excuse me. And the rest of it is casings. It's clearly missing some casings. Okay, I did crafts. Add some more casings crafting. Hyper and laser containment casing. Yeah. I really like the texture of these casings. It's a cool color. Like that. How are you? Has problems, running fine. All right. And then I need a coil to power the thing. And then I also need a screwdriver to adjust the amount of power this thing is seeing. So I can always do that one. So you're going to be getting 2 amps each, and I can adjust this to be only 4 amps. That way it'll actually work. So input CPM, output LUV. And then just connect the 2 superconductors there. And there we go. Let's plug them. Batch mode. And then I need to connect everything over so I get my cables going. Thank you, and thank you. Oops. Should have channels here, right? Because this is just a newly... Yeah, I should have channels. This is a newly set up P2P. So I'm just gonna do it like this. It's still gonna be set up very similar, right? Where this is like a black cable. Like that. And then then this one will be a gray. It's gray, right? This one shouldn't be light gray. Gray. Yeah, okay. It's definitely bugged out. Something to do with, I think it's the resource pack I'm using, because this is a gray cable, but for some reason AE2 thinks it's light gray, and it's not. This is not white either. It's not a white cable. If I look at that up, that's actually light gray, so I want gray. That's how I had it set up before. But anyways, you're supposed to be gray. Mostly so you can connect to each other, but then it also looks cool like this. But let's get a export bus. And this one will be filled with whatever water I'm using at the time. In this case, it is flocculated water. This one will be filled with flocculated. Like that, okay. And then I can connect this to, the pattern here will be black, and then this one will be gray, so I have to connect this to gray. It's just to follow the pattern, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because then that way this won't connect to anything else. Okay, so that should all be connected now. All my laser crafts should be back. So if I craft NPIC wafer, this should be in a red lens. How bad is an americium doped wafer? No, yeah, minimum you need a tier 5, so I can't do that yet. I'm just gonna do this, but no water. And put that in the laser engraver. Red. Red, right? Yes. So if I craft an NPIC wafer now. Will I edge crafting? Okay. Oh, look, it changes the color depending on whatever lens you're using. Yes. And that gives us the flocculated water. Sweet. All right. Is this turned on? Yes. I can put everything away for now. All right. We have our NPIC wafers now, meaning I can craft CPM energy hatches. Which is actually really nice. It's gonna help me out a lot. So, am I willing to go into the next? No, I think what I do for now is just fully decommission this machine over here to get a fluid solidifier going, because that's also gonna help me out a lot. And then I think in the next time I stream, I'm gonna take a look at the next step of the water line, which is pH, which we should be able to do now. Let's craft the fluid shaper. How much do you need to craft? Why do you need a chest of all things? I really like that feature that, you know, I was crafting pumps already, and this needs more pumps, so when I requested it, it actually just added to whatever I had crafting already. I really like that. So that's a new thing that wasn't doing that before. Yeah, I really like that. All right, so what else do I need for the fluid shaper? I need all of that, that, and that, and a downlink module. Decays at double the rate that it speeds up at. Only uses 80% of the. So it gets faster per recipe. Processes an additional 3 items per voltage tier per width expansion. Is this going to be another tall machine? Oh no. How far can this thing go? It's a lot. 33 blocks? Where am I gonna put this thing? I may have to like put it out here and then just go all the way up. That might be what I'm gonna do. Honestly. Maybe it'll fit right here in the corner. So should I just aim for the wide one? Or just stick to a normal sized one like this? And then just because right now just building the basic one is already good. Processes an additional 3 items per voltage tier per width expansion. Because I'm still not at the point where I need like an irresponsible amount of resources. So I think I'm just going to build the simple one first. And then I'm probably going to have to expand it. But it's not the bottleneck. Fluid solidifying is not our bottleneck right now, at least. It probably will be like later, of course. But right now I just need some basic progression going. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Get an energy hatch going. I'm going to still use... I can craft the ZPM one now, right? Go ahead and craft the ZPM energy hatch. Okay. And craft one of you. And craft a fluid shaper. Quest. Oops. Yes. Speeds up to a maximum 200% faster. It decays at double the rate that it speeds. So you want this thing to be running at all times, right? UMV glass. What tier is that? Borosilicate. UMV. UHV, UEV, UIV, UMV. Transcendentally reinforced pro. That's transcendent metal, whatever that means. Helioflux melting core, that is. I don't even know what that is. Machine type glass smelter for the Godforge. Godforge upgrades. Sure. Okay, since I'm gonna be, since it does depend on the tier, I need some iridium. Glass. Well, it's not the bottleneck. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with LUV energy hatch because we already have that. Yeah, you. And then get a transformer for this, and then have all of the glass that you need, and then start crafting everything else. So I need 4 stainless steel machine casings. Before I need some heat proof. I should have a bunch of heat proof lying around. And then all of this stuff. It doesn't look like too bad of a multi-block. It's just a big rectangle, right? Okay, so solidifier, that. I need to craft everything. So solidifier casings would be a blank ass machine. I'm running out of blank ass machine space, right? And then solidifier radiator would also be a blank ass machine with fluid. Right there. Okay, so I need a solidifier radiator. 13 of you. I don't know how to make Grisium or Talonite or watertight steel frame box. This one can be circuit 4 and a blast smelter. And then Grisium is circuit 6. All right. Then watertight steel frame box will be ass machine number 4. I keep running out of space in the number 4 ass machine. And I don't really need iridium frame boxes for too much. That was only for the water line. Anyways, I need 13 of you. I need watertight steel rods. So the fluid solidifier is going to help me make all the rods directly from the fluid from the blast smelter. Because right now I'm doing a lot of this, you know, where I just turn it from an ingot into rods, and I don't like doing that. But that also takes up a lot of extruder space, which I don't actually need. Or I don't have to do that. Do I know how to make watertight steel ingots? No. Do this one. Ingot solidifier. So 13 of you. And then 115 solidifier casings. There we go. That is a lot of fluid crafting. Let me see if that's I don't know how fast that is. This doesn't look like it's slow, right? No, it's fine. Okay. It doesn't look like it's too slow. Look at that. It's almost done. Just waiting on watertight steel. Watertight steel, is that a slow craft? Better not be. It's not. You're just stuck on a million talonite for some reason. And confirmed, we can craft CPM energy hatches now. Yes. Now for the next tier, I do need a 64 amp energy hatch. Or the pH neutralization station is next, whatever you call it, unit. It does need a 64 amp energy hatch, so I'm going to go ahead and craft one. Or at least see if I can request it. Blank ass machine right there. And then I'll see if I can craft it. So I need 12x Nakodal wire and that one. This can be crafted like this in a molecular assembler. That, then this one is voltage. That one is crafted right here. Also in a molecular assembler. If I craft the 64 amp energy hatch, that, and that. Okay, so I need the 16x Nakodal cable. Circuit 24 ass machine, you're way up here. It's a good thing I have another one. The Nakodal alloy spring would be a plate bender. I think it has a lot of has a lot of recipes in there. 8x Nakodal alloy cable. Like that. And then spring. That would also be a plate recipe. Okay, so if I craft a 64 amp energy hatch now. No one. Need 16x wire and 8x Nakodal wire. So this stuff I can make in a... I do have a 16x assembler. 16x wires are being made right there. And then 8x, I do have an 8x assembler also. That's down here. Yes. I would like to at some point consolidate all of the wires into one wire mill. That'd be a good idea. And then there it is. Craft the 64 amp energy hatch. Oh, look at it go. Okay, that's a solidifier. And then this, I don't really need that right now, but I need a solidifier casings. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just wrong place over here. And guess maybe just set it up right here. How wide is this going to be? So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Boolean keeps reminding me about the tape measure. I remember this time. 9. Okay, so if I can build it like this wide, it'll be the same distance as the autoclave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then block. Right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a block. Like that. Like that, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and set up all the casings and then start adding in everything else. So this is all oh, that's where the chemical reactors are. I forgot I put them in my backpack at the start of the episode. I was going crazy. I thought I lost them. No, I was just dumb. I put them away and forgot about it. Anyways, this is how much 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And then now you're just crazy. Yeah, you're right though. No, so I got rid of a bunch of chemical reactors, right? And I put them in my backpack because I needed space to carry everything, and then I just completely forgot that they existed. Or I had put them in there. That's so funny though. That's stainless steel. What are you? Where do you put the stainless steel? Oh, it's on the opposite side. Input and output is any casing. Okay. So I guess you are any casing. Did I just make too much radiators? That's fine. All right, so this should be oops. 1, 2. That's a loud noise. 7. And then the rest should be these guys. Yeah, I'm probably just crazy. Reminds me of that that song. Is it something Barkley? Charles Barkley? Isn't that CeeLo Green? That make me crazy. Probably. I know you know that song. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And then not just a simple square, right? No. The rest of it actually just caps off like this. Right? And then the rest of it would be put those there. And then stainless steel machine. That and that. And I can add that. And then don't get stuck in here. Like that. Okay. And then the rest of it is going to be all the various. What was that? Oh, it's you. It's a thermal. What do you call the thermal centrifuge? I forget how it sounded. Downlink module. We'll go ahead and put you right there. You don't need like a muffler, right? No. I'm glad I don't need mufflers. And the rest of it will be various cases and whatnot. I realized all this time that I wasn't looking at the YouTube chat. I'm sorry, Goat Show, if you're still watching. I apologize for that. Goat Show on YouTube was asking, working up to my moon rocket and HV, what should I set my MB miner on? If you're still watching, but even not, I highly recommend bauxite. Because bauxite can be turned into a ton of aluminum and rutile and ilmenite as well, which gets you titanium. So it's like the best of multiple worlds. That's what I said. That's what we did in our playthrough. I'll put the energy hatch right there, and then a casing. The big reason why I try to put docs on my setup so I can actually see both chats at the same time. But I forget sometimes. I'm sorry. Okay, looks like the 64 amp energy hatch is done, but I'm not gonna use that just yet. I think what I should also do is I'm gonna set the flocculated water, and then I want this to mount to maintain. Do like 1 million, right? Does it work like that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do that. Go ahead and craft me 1 million flocculated water. Let's see how much we're gonna struggle trying to get that much. I'm gonna craft one at a time though. Okay, so next step is to turn this guy off and then get the rest of the casings. So I need solidifier hatch. This one will be ingot. Yeah, then thank you. And then so 4, 5 like that, and then okay, and then we put it right there. Hey, Allie. So this one, I'm just gonna. It says it can be any casing, so I'm gonna start off right here. The little fire hatch. You can have that one. Plug you into this one. Add the patterns space, and there we go. All right, that is that the first one, and then I can get rid of. I'm gonna go ahead and this machine is gonna get decommissioned already. That sounded weird. Audio glitch. Fluid solidifier rotor, and I just need a. Yeah, I'll just take this one out. Break that one. Then I'll install that one right here. Why are you not connecting? Probably because it's not built up there. So I need the fluid solidifier hatch. I'll put the rotor mold right there. Then that one with all the rotors. You're going to need more space pretty soon. So there's nothing else on the bottom of this machine right now. I think I only had 3 actually. Yes. And of course the plates is the one that had the most. There's so much stuff to it. All right. Actually, corner doesn't like the corner. That's okay though. So I'll put the plate mold right here and attach the interface, I need the patterns or pattern capacity. There we go. All the patterns in my backpack. Right there. And okay. Which casings does that give me back? So the other thing I want to craft is, so I do have another couple of machines or fluid solidifiers over here. I have one right there and another one right over here. This one's for blank stuff. I don't really know if the blank stuff works though. This one's a little weird. I think the blank one I have to do like a normal like dual input. But let's try and get this one first. This one's for the rounds. And they do need this for plenty of stuff. So I need a solidifier hatch. I don't need any of this anymore. Circuit 17? Kind of a weird craft. That's a little weird. Okay, let's craft it though. Oh, crystal circuit. You don't work like that. Crystal processor assembly. I need 4 of you. And then I'll put that in this one over here. This has to be circuit 17. I have a temporary one. I don't really use much with that one right now, at least. Okay, and then I'll just give you a circuit 17. Take that one out for now. Make you back to normal. Okay, then I'll craft a little fire hatch. Go for it. All right. And the other thing I want to do for the blank solidifier molds is just use an input output or input bus combo and input hatch. So what I usually do for the other setups, right? This needs a relay and a dual interface. Well, I already have a dual interface, that's fine. But I do need some of the cables back. That, and that one. Thank you. I don't know if you finished crafting. Yes, you did. So I need the input. No, a solidifier. Okay, and then I can also take out the actual interface for it. This one right here. Thank you. That means I can also get rid of 2 more machines on the singles ready to mingle wall. Always nice, right? Right there. And then put the recipes there, but the round mold is actually in the machine itself. I forgot about that. Thank you. Oops. Right there. Built correctly, isn't it? Yes, you are. Yeah, you work. Let me get some Aegon. And then the rest of it is just piping. I don't know how that happened. It should be number 13, yeah. And then, how many channels do I have in Baklava? Don't know. 12. I got more than enough channel space, so I'm gonna connect you there. And connect it with the black cable here. These two I will break and then put this as the input bus and input hatch combo. Put it over here. Thanks, Allie. I'm finishing up pretty soon, but thank you. I just want to set up the fluid solidifier, make sure it works, and then I'll probably call it a night. Here it is, also running a little bit short on time. But I did want to set up this fluid solidifier, and we should be okay. This one. This is the blank one. This one will be set up like that. And then the relay pointing into it. And I have to rename it to fluid solidifier blank. Put everything I need into there. Then I can attach. So that'll be black cable, gray cable, and black cable. Just like that. Then I can power it up with a coil. Input CPM right there. You are chunk loaded, right? Yeah, just making sure. Okay. Now the next thing to do is just double check. Right, actually, just rip apart everything that's not being used. So this is no longer being used anymore. Yeah, I can tear this out. And I'm very happy to tear it out. It was an inefficient machine with not a lot of space to upgrade. But that's what I like about these new multi-blocks, is that they have a lot more room to upgrade. The thermal centrifuge always scares me whenever it runs. But there's a lot more room for them to upgrade, but there's also the fact that they take up a lot of room. So you can't win everything, right? That's okay though. I'm just gonna dump everything in here. I got some CPM hatches back, which is always nice. What I can also do, take out that machine that's no longer being used, and this one, yeah, no longer being used. Fluid extractors would be nice. The other machines we have to craft over time, but okay. Next thing also is to make sure that it actually works. I don't want to spend all this time setting it up and then it just doesn't work. Batch craft, of course you want to do batch crafting. Okay, so for example, let's craft I don't know what's crafted in here that we use a ton of. I don't know, europium, for example. Let's do europium. Craft like 100 europium, I guess. Yeah, sure. Max parallel is 12. I really like that it tells you what your max parallel is. Max parallel is 84. Uh-huh. You have europium. Why aren't you working? You have power. The rhodium plated palladium is LUV power, and that is an LUV energy hatch. Why aren't you working though? Turn off batch mode, maybe. You don't have output. Duh. In an output bus. Do this one. Cable. And then that one, and get a any color, it doesn't matter. But yes, you do need an output bus to get the items out of there in the first place. I'll put it right here. Output bus. And then just go ahead and connect everything over. This will also be a black cable like that. Okay, so now that I get this started up, there it is. And it just finished everything instantly, so it works very nice. Okay, so at some point I would like to increase the number of solidifiers because, especially for things like the rods, there's a lot of these things, recipes, for example, like things like europium rod. If we're already crafting the fluid directly, then I should just craft the use a. It's a little bit too fast of a song right now. But use the solidifier rod recipe instead of extruder because that means I can spread out the recipes between multiple machines, and that way I don't have to have like a million things in the extruder. Same thing with plates, you know. The number of machines here are starting to reduce as we increase everything, but I think that's going to be it for me for tonight. Got some pretty good progress. I did manage to build 2 more of these multi-blocks. I decommissioned the first processing array. There's 1 more that needs to get decommissioned. Just this one has 3 of the metal machines, but there's 3 of them. We also got the this one going. The flocculation. So we do have flocculated water going, which is also pretty nice, I think. I don't know if it's going to work if I request it right. It looks like it will, but let me see here. Why'd you break? Amount to maintain is 1 million. Crafting batch size is 1. Why'd you break? My flocculated water. Probably because I have to put the cell in there. No? How do I do this? No, it's not gonna work with that. Yeah, no, it doesn't like it. Flocculated water would be that one. If I craft like a 100, I'm just gonna go for the 100,000 for now. Oops. Craft that much. Why are you struggling though? You can craft it just fine. Flocculated water, grade 3. Crafting batch size is 1. I'm gonna craft 1 batch of this. I don't know. I really don't know. Suck. Probably this. What if it's the drops that I have to craft? I think it's the drops that I have to craft. Yeah, I think it's the drops. So if because I don't think I have any other fluid anywhere right now. If I craft you, get 100,000. Yes, it's the drops. It wants to craft the drops. Yes, there it is. There it is. There it is. And that'll craft a whole batch of this. It takes so much of this. Now I could probably like reduce the amount of polyaluminum chloride that's required. I definitely can, but I have to use some of the ozonated water or some of the flocculated water back in there, and I don't want to. So now I want to see this craft. So now it's going. And let me see if it actually. So it doesn't. Until crafting result is returned. I think it broke whenever I canceled the craft a while back. All right, because right now it's not going to put anything in there. So I think I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna cancel the craft. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel the craft and then take off that thing. And then put it back to that one. And now it crafts. So now we have to wait until the next cycle goes. Which is another that much seconds. Mm-hmm. Okay, this might be broken, but I'll check that out probably on the next session. Mm-hmm. Okay, for now, it is time for me to call it a night, though. Pretty good session, yeah, but about that time. So let me see who else is streaming some GTNH. And we'll go say hello. It's Geronimo. We'll go say hello to Geronimo. Mm-hmm. Okay, pretty good session. I'll come back on. Today is what? Wednesday, right? I'll be back on Friday, like usual. Mm-hmm. And then we'll continue with the game. I think what I'll continue is maybe the next step of waterline because I do want to get to the next step, but I also have to make sure that the flocculated water setup is working correctly. It didn't look like it was based on that interface, but we'll see. Anyways, see you guys next time. For now, take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.